Welcome to A Blast from the Past, with a fashion show of some of Lani's popular costumes throughout the years. When the chorus first began, our costume incorporated the barbershop tradition of the red and white barber pole, combining it with musical notes. In the 1950s and 1960s, life was simpler, and the most bling we had was found in the bright blue eyeshadow worn by the ladies on the contest stage. As the years went on, the bright blue eyeshadow gave way to sequins, and the more bling you can bring, the better. We begin our show with a photo from the Honolulu newspaper of the day of Lou Spadaro and Carmela Blanc with two other members of the Diamond Head Chorus, the first women's barbershop chorus in Hawaii, advertising a joint show to be held in May 1968 with the men of Sepesuasa Society for the Preservation and Encouragement of Barbershop Quartet Singing in America. No wonder the men changed the name of their chorus to Sounds of Aloha Barbershop Chorus. This show was to be at HIC, which is now called Neil Blaisdell Center Concert Hall. The Diamond Head Chorus became officially Lani Chorus on August 22nd, 1975, when the membership began to include ladies from areas of Oahu other than Honolulu. They felt it was more appropriate and more inclusive since their membership now was representative of all of Oahu. Carmela and Lou were original signers of that very first charter for our chorus. Isn't that exciting? Kieko is modeling Lou Spadaro's dress from that picture, loaned to us by her daughter Mary. Carmela Blanc continued to wear her full-length dress to every rehearsal after it was no longer a performance costume through the late 1980s. The dress was officially retired when Carmela retired from chorus life.
Pam is wearing the pink muumuu by Princess Kailani Fashions that she wore on the stage of the 1987 SAI convention held in Honolulu at the Neil Blaisdell Center Arena. Now, Lani was the opening act for the competition, and we were known as the host chapter. This was our costume with the handmade silk flower hakule when we performed as the host chorus on the contest stage for that convention. We wore those two items every day during the entire competition, so other Sweet Adelines would recognize us as the host chapter. In those days, the host chorus had an active role behind the scenes, looking after the judges, working the pattern, ushers, and many other duties during the convention week. This was the first performance for new members Judy Satoyama and Marlon Hutton, who've continued to be active in SAI to this day. Joanne Hebing was our terrific director then and continued to be for a total of 20 years.
Here's gorgeous Amy in the teal sateen top and skirt with a fuchsia sequin neckpiece and coordinated earrings, which we wore to the San Diego Regional Competition in 1996. At that time, Lani Chorus was part of the worldwide region, and as such was not required to compete every 3 years as other choruses were in order to assess their skills and to keep their charters. However, we would ask choruses in various regions if we could join them at their competitions just to test ourselves and learn which areas were needing improvement and which were our strengths. But the best part was the bonding that took place in the preparation, travel, rooming, and performing together. Wally is sophistication personified as she shows off our turquoise sequin top with its matching scarf and earrings, pairing it with black pants, which we wore for many Honolulu performances. We actually wore that top to our first two competitions as members of Region 12 in 2007 and 2010. It was so full of bling, we felt like the true mainland Sweet Adelines. All the Region 12 ladies were so warm and welcoming. It was like performing at home with the aloha spirit abounding. The most exciting part was the tunnel of love after performing on stage. In addition, each of us was gifted a long stem rose from our ladies who stayed behind. Our talented costume committee discovered a red pantsuit that we could pair with a silver sequin vest, continuing the bling. To complete the new outfit, Rosie designed and made matching silver diamond-shaped earrings for each member. Suave and sophisticated Vera models this costume that we performed in for our third Region 12 competition in Reno in 2013. The committee was always striving for a costume that would travel well, require minimum upkeep, be flattering to all body types, and be versatile enough to be worn in a variety of performances in Honolulu after our return. Since we continued to wear it for Christmas, Valentine's, and July 4th performances, just to mention a few, they succeeded in achieving their goal with this wise investment. Here comes Joanne, our bodacious, longtime costume chairperson. She's looking sassy and one of our coolest for our climate, most comfortable and very flattering to all our members, flowered silk poncho. We wear it over either a black tank top or black camisole and pair it with smooth, long black pants and comfortable shoes. Rosie again made matching earrings to complete the costume. We've worn that at many performances since 2012. The last time we wore it was for our Christmas performances in 2019 with a sparkly snowflake halo and snowflake earrings. All our audience thought we looked marvelous, darling. We hope you've enjoyed this sample of many of our costumes from the past 45 years as a chartered chorus of Sweet Battle Lines International. We've had many ups and downs, ins and outs through these years, as is the case with any group. We've always been resilient and found ways to keep on going and growing with our performance skills, musically, with open minds and open hearts. We've had wonderful directors that we've always learned from, laughed with, and cried with when their lives took them in different directions from Lani. Our costumes and their accessories have always been a reflection of the stories we've told and the personality of our chorus. Thank you so much for bearing with our non-professional models as we strutted our stuff from various living rooms during this pandemic to bring you this show. Enjoy the rest of our virtual anniversary party, and thanks for joining us today.